Before this video even begins, if you do find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like. My goal by the end of this year is 10,000 subscribers, and I'm putting in a lot of effort to make that goal a reality. With that being said, please enjoy this video. After 676 days and 116 chapters, the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all has finally reached the next stage. By this, if you can't tell, I mean that our two main characters, Aya Osawa and Koga Mitsuki, have finally reached the next level in their relationship, which is what we will be talking about today. However, before we do that, like I do with all my other videos, let's recap the events leading up to the big development between our characters. Fitting point to start at is chapter 87. In chapter 87, we see Koga Mitsuki leisurely sitting at the park, playing her guitar when, little by little, people start streaking in and begin taking photos, videos, and this eventually leads to Koga Mitsuki going viral over the internet and practically garnering the attention of literally everyone at her school. One figure in particular who finds interest in Koga Mitsuki is Hime. Hime is a character that has made a few appearances, but after Koga Mitsuki blows up, we learn that Hime is the daughter of a famous producer and is looking for a quote-unquote star, which she finds in Koga Mitsuki. After showing her father one of Mitsuki's songs, her father also takes an interest in Mitsuki and tells Hime to bring Mitsuki back to their place. Also happening concurrently is the upcoming prom at Mitsuki's school, and Aya is determined on going with Mitsuki. However, before she can even ask if Mitsuki wants to go, she's beaten to the punch by Hime, who is inviting Mitsuki back to their place to speak with her father regarding her musical career. Aya, not wanting to get in the way of this huge opportunity for Mitsuki, dismisses the idea of prom entirely, saying that she's not even going anyway. However, Kana, who can see straight through Aya, knows that deep down, Aya wanted to go to that prom. And by Kana's advice, Aya should be able to enjoy herself even without Mitsuki around. So Aya does just that and goes to the prom alone. Following this, in chapter 111, where Mitsuki has a conversation with her uncle about him not being able to see Kana's true feelings, Mitsuki has a revelation of her own. When she was thinking about her musical career, did she really take Aya's feelings into account about how she felt about the prom? And of course, she realizes that no, she didn't. And she's more than certain that Aya went to that prom regardless. So, trying not to repeat her past mistakes, she ditches the whole entire musical career session with Hime's father and goes to the prom looking for Aya. When Mitsuki finds Aya at the prom, she immediately confronts her after Aya said that she wouldn't be going, and Aya, overwhelmed by Koga Mitsuki's sudden appearance, runs away. After a little bit of chase, the two find themselves alone in the broadcast room where they immediately bond over the connection that the two of them both equally love, which is music. Mitsuki reflects on her previous failure and this time decides to, in her own words, listen more closely to Aya's feelings. And in the next chapter, Koga Mitsuki goes all out, slowly jeering towards Aya, seeing how Aya reacts. And Koga Mitsuki, being bewildered at Aya's acceptance towards her advances, tries to back out. But Aya is like, "Nuh-uh, you're not about to make me wait 30 more chapters," then steals the kiss herself. This kiss scene portrays the feelings that the two have for each other very well. It's not immediate making out or anything of the sort. Koga Mitsuki staggers. She wants to do this with Aya, but she's scared and still holding back, not exactly willing to take that jump forward in case she has the situation misconstrued, while Aya immediately closes that gap, leaving no room for overthinking or questions. Aya is able to do this because she's wanted to close that gap for a very long time now. Aya realized her feelings in the first 20 chapters or so, and now we're on chapter 116. Aya has been waiting a long time for this opportunity. She knows how she feels for Mitsuki, and she's more than willing to take that immediate step forward without any hesitation. I personally really like how this scene is portrayed. It feels just full making out without this realization and lack of action and characteristic traits from our characters. I genuinely feel like the scene would have lost a lot of its impact, but at least in my opinion, I feel like the scene conveys everything more than properly. The characters both get their feelings across, they now know that they like each other, and I personally think that this was one of the better ways that Sumiko and I could have presented this. I'm just now seeing this, but on Twitter, Sumiko and I posted these scenes and has gotten up to 7 million views and 207,000 likes. Oh my gosh. I've been in this scene for a long time, the Yuri scene, and I've never seen a reaction like this before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is there a Yuri series that I'm missing that has had this much public attention before? Like, I think the closest thing I've seen in terms of popularity has been Yagate Kimi ni Naru, which got so big to the point where even when I went to public libraries with pretty mid manga selections, I was able to find Yagate Kimi ni Naru very often just lying there in the front on full display. Even this, I feel like, will triumph that. This probably... No. Let's be honest, this most likely has triumphed the public attention that Yagate Kimi ni Naru had. But 7 million, wow. I genuinely feel like this manga is going to have a very big impact on the Yuri scene going forward. I genuinely believe that. Honest to God, believe that. I'm very curious to see where this series goes. And, of course, I'm going to be making videos for the foreseeable future. So if you love the guy she was interested in, wasn't a guy at all, or Yuri in general, or anime in general, or manga in general, please do subscribe. I've been posting really often. I'm trying to hit a goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you want to contribute to the cause, that'll be very much appreciated. And I'll see all you guys later.